and you can lower the decibels from there. If you tap in, we can go to all of our different settings. So you can see right there's the main level, the Bluetooth level, input 2, input 1. Bluetooth also is for the 3 and 4 aux jack as well. So you can go through all of them. We can also go down to the bottom here. We can scroll around to those. So this is going to be your EQ for each band as well as your high pass on each band. So we can go back now. And so that's the same for all 3 of those inputs. So we can go and do our individual EQ on each one of the bands. We go all the way to the bottom right here. We can go to the main menu. This is where we're on mixer. We can go to mode. We can put it on flat, live, speech, club, monitor, all those different options. Nice to see. We do have our sub modes. So if you're working with a DR sub, so like the DRM sub, there's an option for that. Mix out to full range. You can do variable, so you can set your variable crossover. So if you're working with a sub that has 100 hertz crossover, you can set that easily in here as well. We can back out of that. Delay, so we can set the delay of the speaker in both milliseconds. So we can adjust the milliseconds and it tells you how many feet or how many meters that is if you need to do delay. We also have Bluetooth, so this is where we can pair our device very easily. This is also where we can do a little bit of linking, so this is where we can link speakers. You can look more into that though in the app because it's a little bit easier in there. Configure, this is where you can get into the nitty-gritty details. So you can set channel 1 as a line or a mic. You can set channel 2 as a line or a high Z. The front LED, we can turn that light on, off, or it could be a signal light, so that'll indicate if it has signal with the front LED. We're going to leave it on. LCD to screen, so we can set it to high, or we can set it to dim, or we can set it to off. So that's this screen right here. We're going to leave it on high. We have a lock, so if you want to lock it, you can do that. I, on the other hand, am not going to lock it. So if you wanted to use these for rentals, you could 100% lock the speaker out so that people can't mess with the settings. We have our Bluetooth settings here for auto connect. You can set auto connect to be on or off. You can set auto link to be on, off, or selected. So if you wanted to auto link these speakers, and we have about with the resolution. So this is where you can see all the information on the speaker, including the temperature of the speaker, which is really cool to see. So that is everything on the settings. So I think now we get to fire up